Good morning from Valley of the Gods in Mexican Hat, Utah. Decided it was time to leave Arizona and make our way to southeastern Utah. This is one of those places that as soon as I arrived, I knew that this is what I needed. It's inspiring to be here. It's an unbelievable place, and I have the best spot in the entire dispersed camping area, and I have it all to myself. In addition to that, take a look. That's the San Juan River right there. It branches off the Colorado. What an amazing spot. Believe it or not, this was plan B. Plan A was to camp at right in the Valley of Gods. And we drove through about 3-4 miles in, and no spots, or all the spots were taken except the ones right on the main road that goes through there. And we decided to it wasn't going to be good enough. Plus I didn't have hardly any internet signal the further I went into the valley, so decided to just come down the road just a few miles, 3 miles, and to the dispersed camping area at Mexican Hat. We're going to check out Valley of the Gods tomorrow. And try to really drive the entire circuit and really check it out thoroughly. We're gonna stay here about 7 days. There's so much to see and do, and then we'll head up to Goblin Valley. Last year I went by there, but I was on my way to Moab and just did not have time. I was gonna go pick up someone at the Salt Lake City airport, and I just went by it. And not this year. This year we're going from here directly there, and then to Moab. And then from Moab we're gonna head up to the Wedge Overlook, also known as Little Grand Canyon. And let me tell you something right now, guys. That spot is an amazing spot. It has to be the nicest spot. I hate to pick one because they're all good differently. But last year, I had a visitor while I was there, and I didn't film. I didn't make a video. Took a little break. But this year, we're going to go back. And I want you to see what being in one of the nicest BLM spots in the nation is like. It's just an amazing time, an amazing experience. Can't wait to share that with you. But just wanted to give you an update. And today we're going to chill out. I'm a little tired from the drive and all that entails. And we're gonna make lunch. I have something awesome to show you, something new. It's as simple as it gets. So let's go make lunch. I'm gonna make something for you today that I've made one time for myself, and it's delicious. And there's only basically one ingredient, and that's a cucumber. That's right, one ingredient. And the rest is all the marinade. We're gonna make a sweet cucumber salad, an Asian influenced, a little Asian fusion. So simple. It just doesn't get any more simple than this. Let's get to it. Take your time. Really get them thin. When I mean thin, thin, real thin. I don't have a smaller bowl, so this is gonna make do. Okay. Let's get to the show. Honey. Gonna make it right in my right in the coffee cup here. It looks to me like it's about, maybe a tablespoon. Crushed red pepper to taste. I like mine spicy, so I'm gonna add it appears to be about half a teaspoon. Ground ginger. You can also use fresh ginger. Don't be bashful with the ginger. It's all about the ginger. It appears to be about a half a teaspoon. Again, just a little bit of salt, not too much, because you're gonna add soy sauce. It's one of my favorites, and it's also a little bit less sodium in this one. Looks to be about 1 teaspoon, maybe a half, something like that. Toasted sesame seed oil, about 1 teaspoon. And I'm using the Colavita balsamic vinegar. You can also use white wine vinegar. I would say that was probably a teaspoon again. And what you're going to do now, you're just going to stir it up. Get that honey incorporated in there and just pour it right in. Now what you're going to do, you're going to put it back in the fridge and you're going to let it sit for at least 1 hour. All right, it's been about an hour, so let's start making the rest of the ingredients here. Got a sweet potato. I'm going to cut these pretty thin. So hit them with some olive oil. And some salt. Low heat, 10 minutes. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh yeah, that's what we want. It's perfect. So in about 7 minutes, let's get going with the salmon. Just a little olive oil. And salt. A little bit of oregano. Everything's looking awesome. It's time for the eggs. So here's what the cucumber, the sweet cucumber salad looks like. You can see the cucumbers wilted a little bit. And look at the amount of liquid that is now at the bottom, which is just the water, the natural sugars of the cucumber. This sauce right here, this juice is just phenomenal. You can put it on anything. I'm going to put it on my fish. I'm going to put it on the sweet potatoes. But just phenomenal. Of course, an over easy egg always adds magic to any meal, perfectly cooked. If I may say so myself. Man, that's good. Another awesome meal in Valley of the Gods, Mexican Hat, Utah. Welcome to Valley of the Gods. We're gonna do the entire loop. It's 17 miles from one end to the other. You don't need a four-wheel drive to do the loop, but I would caution with some sharp rocks. 17 miles a long way. So yeah, you don't need a 4x4 or really even high clearance. Very low clearance, you know, like a sports car, you're gonna hit bottom on some of these up and downs, but you really don't need much clearance at all. Just about any car can do it, or any rig in terms of length. It's a rare cloudy day today, but that's fine. It's not as hot. You know, I've been mentioning a few times in the previous videos that I've been in kind of a creative slump. And to be honest, it's been an overall slump. But it's better. And it's just about over. Just feeling so inspired here. And, you know, a place like this, it just does wonders to my soul. It really talks to me being here. The sound of the river, the birds, the colors, the contrast, and above all, the solitude is what I needed.